Today, a West Coast classic jumps into the digital age. So after a long hiatus off of streaming platforms, Death Row's catalog is back, but we have a twist with this Snoop Dogg Doggystyle kit box set. Now, I just got put on to what a kit player is, and I'm about to break it down for y'all if you do not know. But first, we're gonna talk about this box set and all the dope things that came out with this. Now, if you're not familiar with Doggystyle, I find that really hard to even utter those words out of my mouth. But if you haven't heard it, it is a certified bona fide classic by Snoop Dogg. And in my personal opinion, it's one of my favorite hip hop albums. Now, this thing is incredibly dope, and there's a lot of cool things in this box set. Everything but an actual physical CD or tape or piece of vinyl. Comes with this Death Row iron-on patch and a little kit album key holder or keychain. It comes with a reproduction of all the studio recording track sheet, which is pretty dope. And I've actually never seen a recording track sheet, mostly because stuff like this was not being done by the time I started recording. But just to tell you a little bit of what a track sheet has on here, it has the name of the artist, the name of the producer, the title of the track, the engineer or engineers, the date of the recording, the speed level. Now, I'm assuming they're talking about the speed level of the reel-to-reel or the 2-inch tape that they were recording it onto back in the day when it was analog before all this digital stuff. And it has a list of the actual tracks that were on the 24-track mixing board. And I'm just looking at the Gin and Juice one here. There's a bunch of other songs in here, maybe all of them if I'm not mistaken, but I could tell you what, there's 24 tracks in here and everything's broken down. The 808 kick, the kick drum, the snare, the loop, the bells, the hi-hat, another loop, the ride, the bass, the moog line, the piano, the strings. Track 15 is a question mark, the horns. There's another track, number 17, that says original Snoop. Track 18 is Daz. Track 19 looks like it's the radio version. I can't make out what track 20 to 22 is. Track 23 says the word Henny, and track 24 says the word slurp. So basically you get one of these for each one of the tracks, which is really cool, especially if you're into music and you kind of understand the whole production thing. And even if you don't, it's a good learning experience. This right here is a miniature vinyl, but it's actually not a piece of vinyl, it's a coaster. It opens up, comes out, you have a coaster, and on the website it says, because leaving a drink ring on your friend's table is not a G thing. So that's pretty funny. There's a sticker pack in here with stickers. There's some Death Row stickers, and there's actually two other pieces of single art from Snoop Dogg's albums. From Snoop Dogg's singles. What's My Name? Gin and Juice. The actual album cover is here. And these are all original artworks that were designed by Joe Cool. He did all the Snoop Dogg Doggystyle album art, the posters, anything that you see these illustrations on were done by Joe Cool. There's also some 30th anniversary Death Row stickers on there. Now you got a 20-page comic book, which back here, the original CD came with the comic as well, but it didn't come like this. It came as a open up like poster type thing. This has the comic and it has some actual extras, which are photos of the studio where this was recorded in. Some of the gear as well, outboard gear, the mixing board, the speakers, the room, the mic booth. Pretty dope little addition. Before I get into the kit player, the actual box that it came with turns into a doghouse, right? Rightfully so, Doggystyle doghouse. A cool thing here says peace to the streets. It's a little dope addition. I like that. I'm a sucker for little things like that, obviously. I'm here thinking like, how can I display it? You know, what can I put next to it to make it work? I got a ton of Snoop stuff, so I'll figure that out later. Here is the kit player. Now, I'm not familiar with kit players, but apparently they're really popular with the K-pop bands. So what this is like a digital device, and you have to download an app to your phone and pair it. And when you click this button next to the microphone of your phone, it sends off some sort of signal to your Bluetooth. It tells you what album you have, and then you have the full Snoop Dogg album on your phone along with the videos. It has a dope interactive like player, so like when you skip and go to the next track, like the needle pops on the record. It's really, really dope. You got all the videos on there. You have like a album description of the album and the artist and the time and all the fun facts relating to it. It's kind of a really dope way to kind of mix the digital age and the old school analog age where you had to play a tape, CD, or vinyl, kind of like your boy right here who plays tapes, CDs, and vinyl to this day. And I actually stream as well. I do a little bit of everything depending on what kind of mood I'm in or what kind of a rush I'm in to go listen to whatever it is I'm trying to listen to. And I mean, if it's your favorite album, you can put it on a keychain and carry it with you wherever you want. And just like the CD or tape or cassette or however you have this, has the album art on the front and on the back, and it has the little sync button here. I'm not sure how many of these were made because there is no actual mention of that on the website, but this came from Get On Down. Shout out to Get On Down for another dope release. If you're not familiar with Get On Down, I get a lot of things from Get On Down. I got the Tribe Called Quest box set that I posted. I got this. I got some Cypress Hill stuff. I got some Wu-Tang stuff. I get books from them. Sometimes I get toys from them. Get On Down is definitely one of these stores that are in my rotation constantly. This thing is still available on their website. It retailed for $34.99. And in my opinion, it's kind of worth every penny with all the little extras you get in here. And I'm a huge Snoop Dogg fan and an even bigger fan of his first album, Doggystyle. So for me, this is an absolute no-brainer. And for you, hopefully the same. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Follow me wherever you follow people at. And if I missed anything, if you have anything to add to the conversation or simply want to be like, yo, this thing is dope, leave it in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. Peace.